Hey everybody, I just unsubscribed, yesterday I unsubscribed from Red Pill Black, and I think that you should too. And I want to talk to you about what has come out about her and what was even missed. My favorite YouTuber, her name is Tree of Logic. You should totally check out her channel. Subscribe to her. She's awesome. She's wonderful. She makes me laugh. She's great. So Tree of Logic has uncovered this Red Pill Black had created a doxxing website. And what she does is basically on the site, you are asked if somebody says something, it's under the guises of anti-bullying, but she uses the example, you're getting in an argument with a friend. So instead of keeping arguing with them, she said turn them into her website. And what she expects you to do is, since you would know their real name, you would give out their real name, you would give out their picture, you would give out a screenshot of the argument, you would give out their city and state, you would give out their school, and she says also that children should not be exempt from this. So this is basically what Tree uncovered, and she also, I'll link to in the description Tree's 2 videos about this. But there were 2 things in particular that Tree missed that I wanted to do a video to cover. The first one is there is something called Inspect Element. So through Inspect Element, it's very easy if you know how to use Inspect Element to fake a screenshot. Now, I don't really know how to use Inspect Element. I kind of fumbled my way through, and I was able to do it, but I wasn't able to recreate it. I tried like 3 times to recreate it while being screen recorded, because this is actually like maybe the second time I've used it, but I've known people who were really into Inspect Element to basically make it look like people were picking on them when they weren't. This is something that I've experienced a lot in a forum in the past. So knowing about Inspect Element, I went and I fumbled my way through, and I came up with this. Yeah, see? And people who know how to use it can do this very, very easily. The second issue that Tree did not cover, that's a huge, huge issue, is that this Candace Owens, aka Red Pill Black, although I suspect she's not red-pilled, she wants to collect information on children. Now, a lot of people probably don't realize this, but there's something called the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, and anyone in the United States falls under this. So her site would fall under this. You are not only are you not allowed to give out personal information about children, you're not even allowed to collect it. And I don't hear anybody talking about that. So I definitely wanted to make a video about this issue because I know about this COPPA. And actually, I'm going to read this from the COPPA website itself, which I will link in the description. Personal information. The Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and rule apply to individually identifiable information about a child that is collected online, such as full name, home address, email address, telephone number, or any other information that would allow someone to identify or contact the child. The Act and rule also cover other types of information, for example, hobbies, interests, and information collected through cookies or other types of tracking mechanisms when they are tied individually to individually identifiable information. And I have heard several times that people consider school, which she asks for. She asks for full name, she asks for schools, and she says that this should not be age exempt. To collect that sort of information is considered illegal under this COPPA Act. So this falls under the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and you can actually make a complaint to the Federal Trade Commission about her website, I think, under the COPPA. I'm gonna link the Federal Trade Commission site and where you can make a complaint on their site, so that if anybody wants to complain about her being in violation of the COPPA Act, you can go ahead and do that. So, and I'm going to link the actual COPPA website for people to be able to look at it. But, and who must comply to determine whether a site is directed towards children, so on and so forth. She specifically said she wants information about children. So that right there would make her being somebody that she needs to comply with this. And she tries to say that she's not liable. I don't understand how they could have possibly bothered to get a lawyer to make sure that everything was legal, because a lawyer, I mean, I'm not even a lawyer and I know about the COPPA Act. So I don't see how they could have possibly gotten a lawyer or a legal team to make sure they were complying with the law for this website. So that is another huge problem that Tree missed. So I thought I would expand upon her issues that she described. And if you hadn't already seen, there's a few other people making YouTube videos about all of this going on. And somebody tried to say, well, maybe she was involved in this site a while ago. But she was basically defending it on the Rubin Report. And even something else she said on the Rubin Report recently. The Rubin Report video with Red Pill Black was like 3 weeks ago. And early on in the video, she made some comment about she was being harassed by online trolls. And she was like, said something about knowing that they were all white Trump supporters. In fact, I think she even implied that they were all males. And that really did not sit very well with me. I don't think this woman has truly become one of us. I believe that she is trying to trick us. I mean, I guess if she wants to keep making videos, but I don't think we should give money to her. There's so many really good content creators, tons and tons of content creators who are excellent. I have a list on my About. I believe I have a link to a list that I have on my blog, and I can give you even more names. There are so many awesome, wonderful YouTube creators that are creating content for our issues on the right. So we don't need to subscribe to YouTube subscribers who are not good creators, who are questionable, because there's so many good creators out there who we should support them. Support Tree of if you're looking for YouTubers who are black, Tree of Logic is my favorite YouTuber. She is awesome. She is wonderful. She's an ex-cop. She's NRA. She's very much a very conservative. And then there's the Doctor of Common Sense. He tells the truth, damn it! He is awesome. He is wonderful. He does so many uploads a day. He usually does commentary on news stories. He manages to get these stories off of local news reports. And it's not where he lives, obviously, because he gets them from all over the place. I don't know if he has a special cable company, a special cable subscription or what, but he is awesome. He gets these news stories from various sites, from the paper, from the news on TV, and he tells you about it or plays the clip, and then he responds to it, and he's funny, he's awesome, he's wonderful. And besides them, there are just so many great YouTubers that I watch that inspired me to become a YouTuber. So anybody out there who needs a YouTuber to watch, because, you can do better than Red Pill Black. And so anyway, that's the information. I wanted to get that out here. Thanks for stopping by my channel today.